Hello everyone, I am Erica and welcome to the Nerd Journals. I started a new little notebook the other day. It's this little hardcover, I believe it's pronounced Leuchtturm1917, I believe. Anyway, I've never used this brand before. I've been trying it out and enjoying it okay so far. The first thing I do is glue together those weird little end pages because I feel like there may have been a manufacturing issue. They were glued kind of crooked and pretty far into the page, and I didn't like it, so I just glued them together. Next, I go and write my name on the inside cover along with my email address, so that way, in case I lose it, someone could get in touch with me. I'm not sure if that would actually happen in real life, but I don't think I would lose it anyway, so it's not a big deal. I just wrote down my email address and moved on. Next, I use my favorite alpha stencil. I got this from overstock.com years and years ago. I don't know if it's available there still or if overstock.com is even a thing anymore. But I use it to spell out eye and ear balls, which is the front pages in my journal where I list all the things I'm watching on TV and the things I'm listening to, like podcasts and music I'm really into at the time. I first write it in pencil, then I outline it with a micron pen, and as a final touch, I use a fine point marker to draw lines inside the letters. I really don't like how I did it, but it's done now and it can't be erased, so I have to live with it, at least as long as I'm in this little journal. So while you're watching me do this little title page, I wanted to ask you guys if you're enjoying making spooky crafts and art this time of year. I love Halloween. I love Halloween so much, so I have been doing lots of little Halloween doodles and decorating my journal with pumpkins and orange and purple and green. Lots of spooky stuff. I've really been enjoying it. Yesterday, I painted a whole bunch of watercolor pumpkins. I'm sure you guys have been seeing this little idea floating around the internet where you paint little blobs and turn them into beautiful little pumpkins. I had so much fun making them, and then I used the little pumpkins as an art journal page. By the time this video is released for everyone, I will probably have already posted that picture on my Instagram, so check that out. Here, I was just trying to find a little accent sticker to go on this page. I ended up matching the colors to the sticker instead of matching stickers to the colors. This is just where I go and erase those little pencil lines. Art looks so much better when you take the time to pencil first and remove those pencil lines after when you're done. Takes a little extra time, but it's really worth the effort. And here is where I'm just doing those line doodles inside of the letters. Don't really like how I did it, like I already said. Bit disappointed in my laziness here because my lines were just all over the place. And also, as you can see, as I'm doodling, I also start writing down some of the shows I'm watching. First of all, Survivor Season 45, which I am wholeheartedly enjoying so far. I'm easy to please with Survivor, though. There's not many seasons that I did not enjoy. While you're here, I want to tell you a weird little awkward story that happened to me in real life recently. So I live in an apartment, and I should preface this by saying I'm a weird and awkward person. I've always been weird and awkward, and I've always been bullied because of it, so I tend to keep to myself a lot. So anyway, I live in an apartment, and yesterday I was outside taking pictures of my journal, as you do. And my neighbor was also outside. And as I was walking inside, she calls out to me, "Hey." I step back out and I kind of go, did you call at me? And she says, do you not like me? Did I do something to you? And I was like, what? And then she goes on to explain, she goes on to lie and say that she's
always talking to me and she's always so friendly to me, and I never respond. That was a lie. She's never spoken to me before. She's never spoken a word to me before, so I've never spoken a word to her either. I have no reason to. She's my neighbor. She's not a friend. And like I said, I'm a bit of a weird person and I get bullied a lot, so I tend to keep to myself. So that's what I told her. I said, "Ma'am, I like to keep to myself." And I walked back into my apartment and shut the door on our face because I didn't really know what else to say and I didn't really know what to do, and I felt weird and I felt awkward and I hated every second of the confrontation, and I didn't like it. Anyway, I finish up my little page and I find a sticker for the cover of my journal here. And that's it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and listening to my weird, awkward stories about real life. Bye.